or any other big ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Nebraska, it's time to celebrate our community heroes. Do you know a local hero who dedicates their time to make your community better? Someone who leads with a vision for a brighter tomorrow and inspires others to join? Nominate them today for the Community Hero Program, thanks to Medica. Each month, one Nebraska hero will be chosen and will get to choose a nonprofit to receive a $1,000 donation. Let's honor those who make our community shine. Community Hero, celebrating the heart of Nebraska.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The yellow jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people that we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Teammates Mentor proudly serves 10,000 students in 192 chapters across Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, South Dakota, and Wyoming. But we need your help.
We're recruiting Teammates Mentors to help our students reach their full potential.
Meeting with a student once a week can make a positive impact in their life and create a ripple effect in our communities.
Go to teammates.org to learn how you can get involved. Join the team, be a mentor.
Darling, I believe everything's gonna be alright. No need to worry, cause you got somebody on your side. We all need a fam, we all need a crew. When you're in a jam, don't know what to do, just reach out your hand and we'll see you through. Doesn't matter where you're at, we got your back. We got your back.
With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for.
NCN Sports is presented by Currency. Need financing for RVs, ATVs, or other expensive items? Currency is here to help. Visit gocurrency.com today. Faith Regional Health Services. When you need exemplary care, have faith. And by Teammates Mentoring. Join the team, be a mentor. Visit teammates.org today.
Tilden, Nebraska, the home of Elkhorn Valley, who tonight look to improve on a hot start to the season as they welcome in Hartington-Newcastle in a GNAC conference matchup. Alongside Lou Siefker, I'm Eric McKay. Lou, Elkhorn Valley 7-2 on the year. Fresh off their first trip to state a couple of years ago. A program that's really been on an upswing the last couple of years, off to another great start again.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Derek Werner's got this program humming right now. They've been very, very good. Certainly off to a great start this year at 7-2, and you've got a couple. Not only do you have a couple guys that can score, but you've got some size here for a Class C2 ball club.
Yeah, this team goes. Their wings are 6'4", 6'4", 6'5" up front. One of those 6'4" guys is one of the best players, bar none, in all of Class C2. The 6'4" senior, Kellen Olendick, 22 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals per game. Other than that, he hasn't done much. The Olendick name has meant a lot to Elkhorn Valley boys basketball over the years. Kellen, just like his older brother, getting it done for the Falcons.
Yeah, there's not much more I can add to that. He's a heck of a player at 6'4", handles the basketball well, a great shooter. He can also put the ball on the floor and drive. He passes the ball well. That was one of the things with older brother that I was so impressed with. He was such an adept passer, but could score as well. But Kellen has really taken that step up here as a senior, and a special player for Elkhorn Valley. And I think, you know, how far Elkhorn Valley goes, a lot of that's going to be how Kellen Olendeck plays, not only tonight, but throughout the rest of the season.
Meanwhile, Hartington-Newcastle coming in 3-7 off a win. They beat Bloomfield this past Tuesday, a game that ended a 4-game losing streak. They've got some size as well, including Braden Lammers, a traditional post player. He will play back to the basket at 6'5", and had a huge game in that win over Bloomfield. They're going to need him to be huge, both literally and figuratively tonight.
Yeah, 20 points, 10 rebounds, 3 blocks against Bloomfield. He averages 10.5 points a game, almost 9 rebounds. Absolutely, you're right. He's got to play big. He's got to kind of dominate that post. You know, Elkhorn Valley, they like to run a lot of motion, and a lot of the offense comes in off the wing. I think for Hartington-Newcastle to have a chance, you've got to pound the ball into Lammers and allow him to make plays inside, use that 6'5" body of his and make some plays.
Let's talk Community Spotlight, brought to you by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? All you need is Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com. Hartington-Newcastle never made it to state as a combined program. Hartington made it 12 times. They were state runner-up in 1980. Newcastle, a 4-time state qualifier. Elkhorn Valley, meanwhile, made it to 1 trip to state ever. That was in 2023. You saw the game on News Channel Nebraska. Now, Tilden won the Class C title. That was in 1928, so not a lot of folks probably remember that one. Meadow Grove made it to state 12 times, by the way, as their own program before joining up with Elkhorn Valley. I've got too much time on my hands. Let's talk starting lineups, brought to you by Medica. With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for. Actually, a change for that Hartington-Newcastle. Talked to Coach Tyler Fincher earlier today. Aiden Rosner is out tonight. He is out with an illness, so you're actually going to be seeing Austin Sudbeck, the 6'1" sophomore, in off the bench. That's big. Rosner had 11 points in their last game. He's been a good player for them this season. He will not be playing tonight. Meanwhile, Elkhorn Valley, we talked about Kellen Olendeck, but this is a balanced squad, not just with Olendeck. Corbin Werner, a 6'5" junior. He can go inside, he can go outside, at 18 and 13 against Laurel Concord Coleridge. Logan Black, the other of those 3 tall wings, had 8.7 rebounds in that game against LCC. Very good bench as well. They've got another 6'5" player, Owen Haney, who can come off the bench, averages 2 points, 3 rebounds per game.
You know, Eric, they say that when you get old, you lose some height. I thought I was getting really old standing watching these two teams warm up, because I felt really, really short out there.
They do not look like a Class C2 roster. There's some big guys on this team. And that, look, let's face it, when you're playing against Class C2, Class D1 opponents, that alone can win you some games. But the impressive thing about Elkhorn Valley is their ability, their athletic ability. What you're going to notice when you watch this offense, folks, constant motion. This is an offense that flows. They are fun to watch, and they are a nightmare for opposing defenses.
Yeah, they're not just big plodding guys. This is an athletic group, and guys that can run the floor, guys that can handle the basketball, and certainly guys that can fill it up. Yeah, you mentioned Olendeck and Werner. Between those two, that's 37.5 points and almost about 19 rebounds, just those 2 players. So those guys are big-time performers here for the Falcons.
Combined for 38 and 21 in their 56-34 win over Laurel Concord Coleridge. They out-rebounded the Bears in that game 38-27. They've been out-rebounding pretty much everybody this year. They only had 5 turnovers in that game as well.
They win a lot of games if you take care of the basketball.
Hartington-Newcastle coming off a game where they had a huge rebounding edge as well. They out-rebounded the Bees 35-16 this past Tuesday. So they're one of the few teams that in terms of height can keep up with Elkhorn Valley a little bit. They've got some size as well. I think an interesting matchup here as we get underway in Tilden. And it's Olendeck right away. So strong, Kellen Olendeck getting Elkhorn Valley on the board.
You're going to have help on him. When he drives the paint, you've got to get help over there and force him to give up the basketball. One-on-one, he's going to take you to the hole and score on you.
Hartington-Newcastle back the other way. Left side, Cole Hymas Cut off up top to Sudbeck. The late addition to the starting lineup. Can't get it to go. Olendick the rebound. Good pass up ahead. They waste no time. Tough luck on the shot. Then a foul on the rebound attempt by Logan Black.
That was a good fast break there. Black there in the block, just shot that one just a little bit long.
Our replay is brought to you by Madison County Bank, here to help you grow. Also by Meade Lumber, making you feel at home from design.
That's what you're going to see out of Elkhorn Valley, though. They're going to push tempo. They're going to try to play this game fast.
Curl in the lane, not there. Turned over. Elkhorn Valley will take over with Corbin Werner at 6'5", running point. High screen, steps back, draws damage on the floor.
Just wonder how many teams in Class C2 have a 6'5" point guard.
How many teams in Class B have a 6'5" point guard?
Class A, there's not a whole lot. I mean, that's a big dude out there running point.
Tough pass off the inbound. Hartington-Newcastle gets the turnover. Into the front court come the Wildcats. 3-7 on the year, but again coming off a win. They hadn't lost 4 in a row prior to Tuesday. Had the right idea on the entry pass, tied up down low. Possession arrow will keep it with Hartington-Newcastle. Our first quarter, by the way, brought to you as we take a look at the tie up there. First quarter brought to you by Yankton Medical Clinic. At Yankton Medical Clinic Norfolk, they're building a legacy, one patient at a time, one generation at a time. From family practice to expert specialists, they're here for you today and every day. Long deuce doesn't fall. Olendick the rebound. Wastes no time into the front court, tried to draw the foul. No call, and back come the Wildcats.
That's exactly what Elkhorn Valley is going to do, especially with Olendick getting the rebound.
Open three, not there. Lammers the rebound. Second chance opportunities will be big for Hartington-Newcastle, and there you see the big man's skill down low.
Yeah, try to have more possessions in Elkhorn Valley. Good rebound there to keep that alive by Lammers.
Pull up from mid-range. When your 6'5" guy can do that, that's tough to stop. Corbin Werner. Now Hartington-Newcastle trying to get it to Lammers down low. Hold called. I like that matchup. Our two key players banging down low. The foul called on Kellen Olendick, his first.
He's kind of overplaying that pass. Picks up the foul, I think, on a bit of a grab there with the off hand.
So Sudbeck will inbound. Into Cole Rosner. Fades away, can't fill it up. Werner the board. Up ahead, a little too hot to handle. And it'll go back to Hartington-Newcastle. That's always a risk when you play up tempo, especially early in a game. As you see Coach Derek Werner, 11th year at the helm of this program. You know, he was a pretty good player in his own right in this school. Over 1,300 career points for Elkhorn Valley. Steal up top. Werner, right side, and one. Strong to the rack, Corbin Werner looking for three the hard way.
Again, pushing the basketball here. Off the steal, Werner takes it all the way in, and that's a tough assignment there for Sudbeck. Trying to draw the charge, gets dinged for the blocking foul. Now a chance for a three-point play for Werner.
Elkhorn Valley 58% as a team from the land of the free. Right on cue, Werner misses.
I thought you were supposed to say how great shooting they are then before they miss, right?
Aiden Rosner. So Aiden Rosner is playing. He is out there. He's just out of the starting lineup. He'd been under the weather, was my understanding. Now he gets the offensive rebound. Up fake, fades away, can't fill it up. And the rebound to Olendick. Elkhorn Valley. Right side, Olendick feeds it inside to Black. The jump stop, rises, fires, and fills it up. Logan Black's first bucket.
And Black there, one of the tall guys at 6'4", shoots over the top of that defense. Good back down there to get a better look at the hoop.
Lammers, Rosner, Curling into the lane. Regathered by Cole Hymas. Gets the call from Coach Tyler Fincher, who decides to call a timeout. We'll take one as well. 4:16 to go opening quarter. 8-2 Elkhorn Valley. This is News Channel Nebraska.
There are many details that can set your dream apart from anyone else's. But what sets the banks you are considering apart from each other? At Madison County Bank, what sets us apart from other lenders is flexibility. We offer a wide variety of loans, and we pride ourselves on providing lending options for commercial, residential, agriculture, and even unique properties that make your dreams a reality. Madison County Bank, here to help you grow.
8-2, Elkhorn Valley with the lead over Hartington-Newcastle. Second ever meeting between these two teams, first in the regular season. As the inbound comes to Lammers, and Derek Werner sends it back from where it came. Not Derek Werner, my apologies, Corbin Werner. Derek Werner appreciating the effort from the sidelines, no doubt.
Yeah.
As you take another look at it. Disagreement over which direction the ball should be traveling. And now Hartington-Newcastle tried again. Shot clock's down to 5. I don't think they realize it. Now they do. Hurrying into the lane and lobbing it up. And down is Cole Hymas.
Hymas made something out of nothing there. It didn't look like they were going to get a very good shot. Hymas dribbled in there and got a pretty good look at a mid-range jumper.
Sam Bogle fought 3. Thought better of it. Now short corner. There's Olendick. Rolls it home. Great ball movement by the Falcons.
Yeah, good look by Black there. Olendick just snuck into the lane. Black found him for an easy bucket.
Logan Black, the sophomore, averages a couple assists a game. Hymas doesn't have anything inside. Works it back to the volleyball line to Lammers. Lammers off the screen from Carter Kelly. Nice move down low. Iron unkind. Look at the strength to get the follow and the finish.
Great job by Lammers. That's just a hustle play. Stay with it. Get that offensive rebound.
Cross court, Landon Meyer seeing his first action. Olendick faces up free throw line. Meyer wants 3. Off the heel. And the rebound. Kelly had it and lost it. Out of bounds. Into the game now for Hartington-Newcastle. Ashton Wakely seeing his first action.
And Kelly just kind of mistimed his jump there and lost the basketball out of bounds. So new life here for Elkhorn Valley.
And a fresh shot clock. Into the game for the Wildcats, Will Feilmeyer. 5'6" sophomore seeing his first action. Entry pass finds its way up top. They were trying to get Olendick down low. Now Werner. Works the dribble left, back up top. Olendick wants 3. Off the mark, and the rebound to Wakely. Elkhorn Valley, okay three-point shooting team, 28% as a squad. Unforced error there, it'll go back to the Falcons.
Both teams with 3 turnovers here in the first quarter. So far, Hartington-Newcastle out rebounding Elkhorn Valley 5-4. So that's going to be important in this ball game. We talked about Elkhorn Valley's size. Hartington-Newcastle also a pretty big team, but going to have a chance to win on the road. You got to control the boards.
Foul down low on the floor. They were looking to get Meyer involved inside. He was open. They missed him initially, and then Lammers called for his first foul. BJ Taki checking into the game for Elkhorn Valley, his first action. Logan Black back in as well. Taki, a 5'9" junior. He receives the inbound. Hartington-Newcastle in a zone look. They played mostly man in their win over Bloomfield on Tuesday. They get the turnover here. Up ahead, Feilmeyer. Right side draws damage. Fearless at 5'6".
Yeah.
And he'll head to the line.
Yeah, I've already gotten somebody's height wrong in this broadcast. So I don't want to say that he's not 5'6", but I think some of that is because everybody else out there is about 6'5".
Yeah, when everybody's 6'5" and you're 5'6", it has an effect. This is the front end. This has been the big issue for Hartington-Newcastle this year. The free throw line has just not been kind to them. As a team coming into tonight, 35% at the free throw line.
Yeah, it's tough to win games if you don't not making free throws.
Second one off as well, but Lammer's there to clear the rebound.
That's 3 offensive rebounds for Braden Lammers already.
Had the right idea on the backdoor cut as they were trying to get it to Mason Krause, the 6'7" junior. When it's too tall for somebody 6'7", the pass was off.
That means it's too high, just period.
Now Werner into the front court, Black. Off the sidestep, curls, off the screen to the window and heads to the line. Lammers was in the area. If he gets into foul trouble, that could be a long night, and that is his second.
Yeah, number 2, so might come out here for the rest of the quarter. He's an important guy.
That's the right idea if you're Elkhorn Valley. Go after their best player down low.
That was a quality drive by Black. And you're right, get Lammers into some foul trouble.
Lammers will stay in. From Coach Tyler Fincher, 3rd year at the helm of Hartington-Newcastle. Second free throw up and good. Those that follow Class C2 basketball, though, certainly familiar with Tyler Fincher. Had a successful run at Southern Valley, took them to the state championship game twice. Finished runner-up in C2 in 2016 and again in 2020. 3 seconds, we'll give it back to Elkhorn Valley. Fincher has an interesting history. He graduated from Wausau High School, started as an assistant there, coached there, went to Southern Valley. Now he's at Hartington-Newcastle. The guy loves purple. All of those teams are purple.
Never thought of that. That's a good point.
Doesn't have to change the wardrobe when he changes cities. That's key.
He's got a lot of Prince albums at home, I heard.
Elkhorn Valley looking inside to Olendick. Well, they swarm on him in a hurry. Foul called.
Exactly what you have to do if you're Hartington-Newcastle is try to double team down low. Olendick is just so adept at getting the shot off. It was a nice block there by Rosner from behind, but I think it got him a little bit with the body.
Rosner's first. Team 5th. But free throw line anything but for both teams thus far. Teams are a combined 1 of 6 from the free throw line in this first quarter. Second one gets the roll. Olendick with 5 this quarter. Elkhorn Valley doubling up Hartington-Newcastle, their new conference rivals. High post Wakely, waiting for the cutter. Lobs to Lammers, he's in a little too deep though. Finds some space, draws the foul, heads to the line. And that'll be the second on Kellen Olendick.
Yep. Olendick's trying to say that he hooked him. At Lammers, just enough of a hesitation, just a slight head fake, got Olendick in the air and draws that second foul. Okay, so we're not putting on a free throw clinic today,
no,
right?
Not tonight. They're not going to win the free 2-liter. Your school, you do that? When I was growing up, my school used to do a thing at halftime, where at half, if you made 2 free throws, you got a free 2-liter of pop. Much to the delight of the fans of the kids' parents. Oh, look, Mom, I got this 2-liter Mountain Dew. Great. So you're not going to bed tonight.
My school is a lot more health conscious. We had cottage cheese.
Elkhorn Valley into the front court. I don't know what to do with that. 5-second difference between shot and game clock. We learn a little bit more about Lou Siefker every game, and it's just a puzzle coming together.
Yeah, my doctors like to keep a lot of that quiet. So.
Well, we don't need any HIPAA violations. So the tie-up will give it to Elkhorn Valley. Now, Hartington-Newcastle thought they had a free possession there, but officials talk it out, get it the right way.
I think Elkhorn Valley wants to try to get this game at a faster pace. It's kind of a slow pace right now.
This is a pace that favors Hartington-Newcastle.
Absolutely it does.
Well, now we're talking over which way this arrow should actually be going. Or maybe adjusting the clock. Back to the scorer's table we go. Elkhorn Valley, like we said, coming into tonight 7-2. Derek Werner, well, he's a coach, long well known in this school as a basketball legend. Was a great athlete here all 4 years. He has seen both sides of success at Elkhorn Valley. This is a program that had some fallow years where they're only winning 1-2 games, but the faith that this school and community has shown in him has paid off in a big way. They have been among the better programs in Class C2 for the last 4 or 5 years now.
Made it to state 2 years ago, lost in that opening round to Norfolk Catholic in a good basketball game.
That was a great game. Kind of a tough draw for both those teams at state. 10 seconds on the shot clock from the free throw line. Not there. Rebound. Pulled down by Wakely. Wildcats have time to get one up. They do. Off the window. It drops for Rosner. And that will end the first quarter. Hartington-Newcastle hanging with Elkhorn Valley early on. Rosner beating the buzzer. We got a 3-point game. It's NCN.
Ashoff Construction of Osmond is your leader in engineering and designing your new building, additions to facilities, and concrete construction. Their professional projects can be seen across northeast Nebraska. Whether it's a business office, barn, shop, or addition to an existing building, when the project is complete, you'll have a building that meets the needs of your operation. Check out ashoffconstruction.com or call Scott, Kenny, or Luke in Osmond at 402-748-3551.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Elkhorn Rural Public Power District, dedicated to providing safe, reliable, cost-effective electricity for all customers. And by Security Bank of Laurel, Hartington, Coleridge, Osmond, Allen, my kind of bank.
(12-9) Elkhorn Valley with the lead over Hartington-Newcastle as we get set to start the second quarter. 12-9 on our scoreboard. Brought to you by Faith Regional Physician Services. When hard work hits you hard, have faith. Also, brought to you by Currency. Need financing for RVs, ATVs, or other expensive items? Currency's here to help. Visit gocurrency.com today. Lou, you mentioned it in the latter stages of that first quarter. I really feel this is a pace that Hartington-Newcastle is comfortable playing. Elkhorn Valley has not been able to speed this game up like they normally like to do.
Yeah, Wildcats won a half-court game, a slower pace. They've been able to out-rebound the Falcons in that first quarter, so I think all things considered, if you're Hartington-Newcastle, you like where you're at.
Tie game. I especially like where they're at right now. Austin Sudbeck.
Yeah, Sudbeck rips one from three. And yeah, they're loving where they're at right now.
Dribble handoff. Looking for some space. The extra pass down low and a travel. That's good defensive rotation as Jack Qualsett turns it back over to the Wildcats, who can take their first lead.
If you're Elkhorn Valley and you're playing a team that's coming in here that has struggled a lot of this season, you're allowing them to stay in the game right now. And boy, you give the Wildcats, they're coming off a win, give them some confidence. I think anything's possible.
Double drag screen, but Hymas couldn't turn the corner. Now it's back to him. 15 on the shot clock. Sudbeck, cut off. Shot clock down to 5. Long three on the way. And the rebound to Werner. Werner drives, kicks. Olendik wants 3. In and out. Halfway home. Sudbeck the rebound.
That shot looked good out of his hands.
Really did.
Good job by the Wildcats. One and done right now. Elkhorn Valley without an offensive rebound in this ballgame.
Falcons in a 2-3 zone defensively. They stayed mostly man against Laurel Concord Coleridge. Get the turnover here. Werner taking it himself off the high window. Rolls off the front iron into the arms of Austin Sudbeck.
I think the other thing the Wildcats have done well is transition defense. They've been able to get back and get in position. Elkhorn Valley has not had many chances to run with the ball.
Missed everything on the 3. This will go to Elkhorn Valley. Wakely back in for Hartington-Newcastle. Feilmeyer checks back in as well.
This Elkhorn Valley team a year ago, 13-7. They lost their last 5 games of the year. They are also victimized obviously the girls team as well. They had four cancellations, but struggled there down the stretch last season.
Good strong drive by Werner there off the touch pass. Corbin Werner with 6.
That's what you want out of Werner. The good strong drive, able to rise up and shoot over the top of the defense.
Lammers calling for it in the high post. They can't get it to him. This entry pass poked away. Ooh, from the volleyball line.
Wow.
Okay. All right, Cole Rosner extending his range. Hartington-Newcastle with their first lead.
Yeah, that was from Antelope County.
I think the county line is somewhere in this gym.
Yeah.
The turnover. Back comes Rosner. Bounce pass. Another 3 on the way. That one too strong. And the rebound eventually finds its way to Corbin Werner. Forcing the issue. And he'll head to the line.
Werner in this Elkhorn Valley team so adept at drawing fouls. Now you've got to step up there and knock those free throws down.
That's the second foul on Cole Rosner. I've been informed we're 2 blocks away from. So for those that don't know, Tilden, Nebraska is essentially split in half by 2 counties. Yeah, along Highway 45, if you're east of the highway, you're in Madison County. And if you're west of the highway, you're in Antelope County.
And if you're north of the highway, you're lost.
Exactly, right. Yeah, that's South Dakota, I believe. Second free throw, Plinko chips its way down. First make by either team in the last 8 combined attempts.
Wow.
Tie ball game. Lob left side, Hymas. Well, they're looking inside. They just can't get it in there. Elkhorn Valley's length troubling in this zone. Now they get it in. Back out. Good look from 3. That's good ball movement. Good patience in the half court.
How many times have we seen that against the zone? Is that inside-out game. Post-up shooters, you get a really good look. You're able to square up, and they've been able to knock some of those down.
Olendik looking for room. Tough shot. Oh, strong in the paint. Over Wakely. Kellen Olendik with 7.
Olendik, Werner, those guys have been able to get the ball in the paint and make things happen.
Sudbeck, strong drive, a little too strong on the shot. Olendik clears it. Up ahead, turn back over though. Again, they had just 5 turnovers against Laurel Concord Coleridge. They're already at that mark here in the first half. Timeout called. We will take one as well. How about Hartington-Newcastle? Hanging with Elkhorn Valley on the road. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
At Security Bank, we believe that growing a strong community starts here. We're committed to more than just financial services. We're committed to you. Whether you're planting seed for the next big crop or building a family legacy, we're here to help you grow. From operating loans to community events, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbors, your partners, and your biggest supporters. Security Bank, located in Laurel, Allen, Osmond, Hartington, and Coleridge. My kind of bank, proudly serving your community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, folks, stick around. We got our halftime show coming up. Brought to you by Visit Kearney. Find it all in Kearney. Also brought to you by Insurance 365, the healthcare specialists you want to do business with. We talked turnovers before the break, Lou. Really big for Hartington-Newcastle. You know, they come into tonight 3-7. In their 3 wins, they average 13 turnovers per game. In their 7 losses, they're averaging 20 turnovers, including a game in which they had 30. So winning the turnover battle for them has really been the difference this year.
Yeah, they're winning the turnover battle tonight and winning the battle of the boards. They've out-rebounded Elkhorn Valley. And as we talked about just a moment ago, the pace is really in their favor. So they've come on the road here. Now they turn it over, but they've been able to do what they wanted to do so far.
Werner in transition. Corbin Werner with 5 this quarter, 9 for the ball game.
And that's what you don't want to do if you're Hartington-Newcastle, is get those turnovers that lead into runouts.
Spot up 3, catch and shoot left short. Olendick there for another rebound. Looked good out of Hymas' hands, though. Now Werner thought 3, thought better of it. Down low to Olendick, over 2 defenders. Shot blocked by Lammers. Up ahead comes Hartington-Newcastle. Lammers, good position. Double team comes. Had to muscle one up. Werner clears it. Olendick working it from the wing. Now Werner backs out and resets. Wildcats have played some pretty good half-court defense tonight.
They really have.
Olendick splits the defense, follows and finishes.
Now between Olendick and Werner, though, just so tough to keep those guys out of the lane. That's the first offensive rebound, though, of the first half for Elkhorn Valley. Does lead to points.
And extends their lead back to 3. Quick catch and shoot triple at the other end. Too strong. Offensive rebound by Lammers. Gets past Werner. Skips outside. Long 3. I think Rosner got fooled by the fans. The student section was chanting that the shot clock was down to 3, and I think he got fooled by it. You don't see that happen very often.
And it made me look up there to see where. I was thinking, that's a quick clock.
The Elkhorn Valley girls basketball team, by the way, comprising most of that student section. So
yeah, just can't keep those girls in check, can you?
They're even forcing turnovers. They're not even on the floor.
Yeah,
that's a good defense.
That's a great point.
Elkhorn Valley back the other way with it. Trying to get Olendick inside. It's Werner instead. Long triple. Short. Wakely the board. Lammers cut off. Elkhorn Valley does a nice job getting back in transition.
Oh,
boy, that one looked good. Now a foul. They'll get the push on the rebound. That'll be Wakely's first. Lammers did everything right there. That shot just didn't go.
Yeah, Lammers backed his man down, got all the way to the rim, and just the shot would not fall. That's just a great look there over the top of Werner. Ball rolls out, unfortunately, though.
Elkhorn Valley. Quick triple, in and out. Black had it, lost it, out of bounds. Elkhorn Valley catches a break.
Well, off Wakely's leg, I believe, out of bounds.
Looking for Black inside, stripped on his way up. Nice play defensively by Hymas. Feilmeyer leaves it for Hymas, got a step in the lane. Lost it on his way up. Werner another rebound. Werner's been active. Drives, kicks, open triple. Off the mark, another offensive rebound, and the putback there for Landon Meyer.
I like what Meyer did there. He got that rebound and got that shot off quickly before the defense could surround him. Just got it up and in. That's a nice play.
8 unanswered now for Elkhorn Valley. Nothing inside Hymas. Shot clock down to 5 for real this time. Hymas gets in the lane. Offensive rebound and a foul. There's Mason Krause. All 6, 7 of them using that frame to get to the free throw line.
Good hustle again. Krause gets that offensive board. That is the 6th offensive rebound of the first half for Hartington-Newcastle. So they've given themselves the extra chance opportunities. And I think if you're, I think if you're Coach Fincher right now, you got to feel pretty good about where your team's at.
They're coming up with a big win against Bloomfield. Short arms the second. 12 seconds for Elkhorn Valley. To the front court comes Werner. Goebbels back to Werner. Keys the triple. In and out. Krause the rebound. And that'll be the end of the first half. Elkhorn Valley's had some good looks that haven't gone in, and Hartington-Newcastle hanging around at the half. It's 23-19 Falcons. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Pain can affect every aspect of your life. Chronic back, neck, nerve, and other pain can make work feel impossible, stop you from doing the activities you enjoy, and can even lead to stress and trouble sleeping. If you are dealing with pain for an extended amount of time and are struggling to do normal, day-to-day tasks, turn to Dr. Balkaya or Dr. Prince at Faith Regional Physician Services to help you find relief. When you're experiencing chronic pain, finding the source of the pain is our first step. Our specialists use a wide range of diagnostic tests to determine how to control or manage your pain. You can expect us to discuss your goals, preferences, and lifestyle to create a treatment plan that uses innovative and safe techniques. You deserve to enjoy a pain-free life. Take the next step. Visit frpsclinics.org to meet our pain management specialists.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The Yellow Jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people, we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
Hi, I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington, and a Northeast Nebraska dairy and beef producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a break-even analysis, or cash flow projections, at the Bank of Hartington, we understand the ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. We understand these challenges because we are farmers, and we're living it too.
There are so many ducks on the basketball court right now. So they're doing a fundraiser where you throw a duck at a target, and whoever is closest gets a prize. Young man is just chucking ducks at the floor. That's thousands of rubber ducks getting thrown at you. I imagine there are like recurring nightmares like that, right?
I've often said that Elkhorn Valley needs to get their ducks in a row, and I think it's finally happening.
Oh, 1,000 pun points to Lucy. Well, I don't know how many rubber ducks you could fill the Kearney Sportsplex with, but it's a lot. 59,000 square feet. The Kearney Sportsplex, owned by the City of Kearney. And it's going to be an incredible facility, 59,000 square foot gym, room for 3,000 people. And I'll tell you what, if you want to do a rubber duck toss, in a place that size, you better have a pretty good arm on you.
Yeah, you might want to have John Elway come or something. Somebody that can really sling it.
They'll be hosting single-day, multi-day regional tournaments and events. The Kearney Sportsplex will be meeting the demands of sports fans, not just in Nebraska, but really the greater region. They've already got a bunch of events lined up and offering an exceptional facility. Opening this spring, the Kearney Sportsplex, owned by the city of Kearney. 23-19 at the break. Take a look at some of these halftime highlights, Lou. You've got to tip your hat to Hartington-Newcastle. Elkhorn Valley, honestly, the way they came out, 4 steals, 4 turnovers, looked like they might run away with this thing, but the Wildcats have stayed within themselves. They forced this game to be played kind of their tempo, and they are hanging with one of the better teams in Class C2 right now.
And they've actually turned Elkhorn Valley over more than they have turned it over. It's 8-6. Elkhorn Valley with 8 turnovers, and they've played at their pace. They've played at a slower pace. They've played the half-court game. Able to dribble drive there, Rosner there out with one. And so, you know, for Elkhorn Valley, you're trying to speed it up, but the transition defense also from Hartington-Newcastle was really good, I thought, there in that first half.
Elkhorn Valley, meanwhile, 0 for 7 from downtown. They did not make a 3, and it was Hartington-Newcastle that got some threes to fall. It was all threes and frees in the second quarter. They did not hit a 2-pointer. And Cole Rosner, he's got 5 points, including that triple right there. The outside shot, and honestly, the half-court defense by Hartington-Newcastle, that's what's kept him in it.
Yeah, absolutely. And some opportunistic shots like that one from Rosner. It was a long three-pointer, but he knocked it down. And, you know, you can never underestimate just getting your mind right. And I think Hartington-Newcastle, they get that win over Bloomfield, and they're feeling it right now. They're feeling good about themselves, so they become a dangerous team, and they come in here and kind of play a nose-to-nose for the first half. This game is like this in the fourth quarter. I think the pressure goes to Elkhorn Valley, the team that with the 7-2 record. It's going to be important here in this third quarter for the Wildcats to come out and play some strong basketball and keep themselves in this game, give themselves a chance come the fourth quarter.
23-19. Elkhorn Valley with the lead at the break. Second half coming up. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Yankton Medical Clinic, Norfolk location, has several multi-specialty outreach physicians, including ear, nose, and throats, orthopedic surgery, urology, nephrology, general surgery, and pulmonology. Our physicians are all board certified. They have obtained the highest level of medical expertise in their field. Rated by our patients with a perfect 5 stars. Yankton Medical Clinic, Norfolk location, offers so much care, so close to home. Located in the Fountain Point Medical Building, Norfolk.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit gocurrency.com for details. The Carpet Shop, providing quality residential and commercial floor covering and installation for almost 50 years. And by See the Trainer with locations in Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, and North Platte.
My name is Kyler Johnson, and at Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust, there really is a difference. Elkhorn Valley Bank is different from your national banks in that you get that personal relationship, that personal touch. We care about our customers. The bank cares about its employees. You have an impact on the local community. You're working with people in the community. You're trying to make the community better. Elkhorn Valley Bank, great for you, great for your community.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Bank of Hartington. The Bank of Hartington wishes the best of luck to all area teams this season. And by You Save Pharmacy in Norfolk, where their mission is your family's health.
Pain can affect every aspect of your life. Chronic back, neck, nerve, and other pain can make work feel impossible, stop you from doing the activities you enjoy, and can even lead to stress and trouble sleeping. If you are dealing with pain for an extended amount of time and are struggling to do normal, day-to-day tasks, turn to Dr. Balkaya or Dr. Prince at Faith Regional Physician Services to help you find relief. When you're experiencing chronic pain, finding the source of the pain is our first step. Our specialists use a wide range of diagnostic tests to determine how to control or manage your pain. You can expect us to discuss your goals, preferences, and lifestyle to create a treatment plan that uses innovative and safe techniques. You deserve to enjoy a pain-free life. Take the next step. Visit frpsclinics.org to meet our pain management specialists.
Hey, don't forget, folks, we got more high school basketball coming your way tomorrow on News Channel Nebraska. A little matinee action in Crete as the Crete Cardinals play host to Scotts Bluff in a varsity doubleheader. Our coverage starts at 12:50 Central Time tomorrow, right here on NCN. We have so many great games coming up. Not just basketball. Head to newschannelnebraska.com. We've got high school wrestling on the schedule. We've got Omaha Supernovas volleyball on the schedule. Our first Supernovas match 2 nights from tonight. They're opening their season tonight, welcoming the Atlanta Vibe. How about the Atlanta Vibe with a player from Humphrey, Nebraska on their roster? Taya Beller making her pro volleyball debut tonight for the Atlanta Vibe, somebody who you and I have called a lot of both volleyball and basketball games over the years. That's first Humphrey Lindsay for Humphrey and Humphrey Lindsay Holy family, Wayne State. Now the Atlanta Vibe.
That's pretty awesome that,
really
that she gets a chance to play professionally.
Now Elkhorn Valley shot just 10 of 23 from the field in the first half, 0 of 7 from beyond the arc. That means, Lou, they were 10 of 16 inside, and that's why they're going to keep going there.
Yeah, just a nice step through there. Warner able to finish that play.
Conversely, Hartington-Newcastle was just 25% on 2-pointers. It was their outside shooting that really kept them in it. Now Lammers, if he can get it going like that shot there, he might have a different story.
Like Lammers turning into the lane there, hitting that short jumper.
Lammers with 7. That leads the way for the Wildcats. Had 4 rebounds in the first half as well. Black wants 3. Wow, how's that for a shooter's roll? Touched all of the rim, a little bit of the backboard.
Yep, doesn't matter how they go in. That one rolled around, but once once you get 1 or 2 to fall, then they seem to start falling more and more.
Turnover here for the Falcons. Ahead Werner. Olendick swung right side. BJ Taki, he turns it over. Elkhorn Valley now with their largest lead at 7. Hymas left wide open. Correction, Sudbeck. Sudbeck was the leading scorer for Hartington-Newcastle in the first half with 6.
And those are shots you want to make here.
Yep.
Wide open threes on the road against a good team. Those opportunities don't come as often, as you'd like them to, but so you got to take advantage.
Oh, great defense off the inbound. Great defense by Rosner. Wow. Cole Rosner with 7.
Rosner with some hops, went up and stole that one. Fantastic play.
And Rosner listed at 5'9". High screen. Going short corner to Black. Mid-range jumper. Olendick can't hit Werner, the offensive rebound. Something that Elkhorn Valley did not do much of in the first half.
That's only their 3rd offensive board of the ballgame.
Werner, second chance triple. Lammers the rebound, and now fouled by Taki.
Another rebound. That was 15-15 at halftime, now 16-16. So you like what you're doing here. The Wildcats hanging with a pretty good rebounding team in Elkhorn Valley.
And they take advantage on the offensive end. Little angle screen. Kick to Rosner. Sudbeck aggressive to the rack. We'll call the foul on the floor. He got a starting opportunity tonight that was a bit unexpected. He's taken advantage. He's played pretty well.
Yeah, he has. I like the drive there.
Foul on Logan Black, his second.
Force the defense to come after you there, and you pick up the foul.
Good aggressive drive again by Sudbeck.
Yeah. Well, it seems like now, like Elkhorn Valley playing defense a little bit more with their hands than with their feet. Because Sudbeck just able to blow by him there and get all the way to the rack, gets fouled. Now he gets a chance at the free throw line. Last foul he had was called on the floor.
Free throw no good. Been a tough night at the line for both teams. They were a combined 5 of 13 from the free throw line in the first half.
Yeah.
Hartington-Newcastle now just 2 of 7.
Yeah, you got to make free throws, especially if you're the Wildcats trying to pull an upset here. You've got to be good from the free throw line.
Splits the pair, Sudbeck with 7. Back to a 4-point game. Some full court pressure by the Wildcats. Oh boy, how does that not go down? Back tapped into the arms of Landon Meyer, who then gets fouled. Some instant karma as Meyer gets the offensive rebound after he was absolutely robbed on that shot. Interesting to see Hartington-Newcastle with the pressure. If you're Elkhorn Valley, you start breaking that, this game could, the pace could quicken. I think that's what Elkhorn Valley would like to see.
That's dangerous.
Olendick hits from downtown. Kellen Olendick now with 12. And timeout called. We'll take one as well. Elkhorn Valley's equal their largest lead. Kellen Olendick opening it up from outside. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Kearney, Nebraska is the getaway you never knew you needed. With comfortable, premium lodging, eclectic shopping, and a variety of locally owned craft food and drink options, Kearney has something for everyone. By day, you'll find rich history, outdoor adventure, and some of America's most unique attractions. And by night, our many entertainment options, dazzling performances, and unique hangouts offer the perfect way to unwind. Visit Kearney. It's so much more than just in the middle.
Coach Derek Werner, his Falcons equaling their largest lead, 31-24, alongside Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McKay. Derek Werner once scored 50 points in a high school basketball game. Wow. Back in 2002, set the school record that obviously still stands today. Nice pass, left block.
Really?
That's Braden Lammers off the feed from Carter Kelly.
Really good luck and an excellent scoring opportunity for Lammers.
Now Black, little indecisive as he passed outside. He turns it over.
What year did you say Werner scored those 50 points?
I believe it was 2002.
Okay, I was just making sure I wasn't guarding him.
And he finished with over 1,300 points in his career. A lot of his records still stand 20-plus years later. Short arm the shot. Olendick skies for a strong rebound there. Now Werner. Good defense by Rosner. Kept him from turning the corner. Kick out to Meyer. Werner thought 3. Now he's doubled up. Black had the open 3. Instead drives. Takes on 2 defenders. Sudbeck the rebound.
Well, sometimes you like the drive and sometimes you should have shot the 3. I think Black had a pretty good look at 3 and turned down a quality open shot.
Wildcats out of horns. Sudbeck, well, they are actively trying to get him to the rack. That shot wasn't there. Now the drive and kick. Meyer backs out. Taki swings to Werner. Olendick back out Black. Now he does take the 3. Left it short. Got it back. Forces one up in traffic. Rebound this time finds its way to Rosner. Hartington-Newcastle hanging around. They'll call a timeout. We'll keep it here. 3:15 to go in the third quarter. 31-26. Elkhorn Valley, Lou, just can't pull away. I think, by mid-third quarter, a lot of fans maybe would have thought they'd have a double-digit advantage or so by now. Credit this Wildcats team. And, Lou, I go back to what you said earlier. That win they had over Bloomfield, not just a win, but a decisive win, a 20-point win over Bloomfield. It really goes a long way, and it's always interesting to see how quickly confidence can flip for a team. I think the Wildcats are playing like a confident bunch tonight.
Yeah, not only that, the one thing to think about with Hartington-Newcastle is look at the schedule they have played. It's been
tough.
Murderous.
Yeah.
Ponca, that was one of their losses. Ponca's 10-1. Summerland, 9-0. West Holt, 9-0. Archangels Catholic, 8-2. They have played some really good teams. So I don't think they're intimidated at all here by Elkhorn Valley. They're playing like they're not intimidated. And you're right. We're right about the win over Bloomfield. This team has showed up here not just kind of hoping they can stay with Elkhorn Valley, but thinking they have a chance to win this game.
We say it so often as Elkhorn Valley gets the turnover. You're going to play basketball in Northeast Nebraska. Strap in. It's going to be tough. There are very few easy nights. As Corbin Werner makes it look easy. He's got 13.
He's been one guy that's been so tough to keep out of that paint. He's got the ability to, even though he's a big dude, is to slither through that defense and find his way into the paint.
He's only missed one shot inside the three-point line tonight. Oh, take it off the board. A travel call. As Will Filemeyer took an extra step getting to the bucket.
Oh, come on, ref. You got to give that to my boy Filemeyer here. Watch this. I love it, man. He's the shortest guy out there by a wide stretch, but he got all the way to the bucket. Great.
You let him have that in the driveway.
Yeah, absolutely.
Olendick. Olendick backs out, takes three. Wakely the rebound. Elkhorn Valley just has not been able to cinch control of this game. Now Rosner drives baseline, blocked but fouled. And he'll head to the line. I feel like the Wildcats are the more aggressive team in their half-court offense right now.
They really are. They're attacking the basket, getting to the free throw line. Now, if you're going to win this game, you've got to be good here from the charity stripe.
Foul called on Jack Qualsett, his first.
This might be a game that the Wildcats look at if they don't win this. Say that you can kind of pinpoint where this game went south for you.
1 for 3 this half, 3 for 9 for the game. Now 3 for 10, but Lammers clears it, gives him another chance. Turned over. Meyer leaves it for Werner. He took steps, though, on his way to the rack.
Yeah, right call. He shuffled his feet there before going up for that shot. Yeah, not to belabor the point here, but I think Hartington-Newcastle has done just about everything they can, they should do to stay in this game and have a chance to win it. But wow, great pass into Lammers for the finish. But the missing the free throws, I mean, the points they've left out there, they're only down 5.
They're 3 for 10. You say if they're 8 for 10, which would be the goal, this game is tied right now.
Yeah.
Werner from the elbow. Sudbeck the rebound, wins the battle. That last make by Lammers, he has yet to miss this half. He's got 11 for the game. Sudbeck jump stop. Gives it up to Rosner. Curls, kicks. To be fair, Coach Fincher was wide open. Unfortunately, he's not eligible to receive a pass.
And he was out of bounds, too.
Yeah. I bet he could hit it, though. He's a pretty good player back in his Wausau days.
Now, both these coaches look like they could post you up.
They really do.
Despite maybe leaving some points out there, Hartington-Newcastle is where they need to be, and that's close, hanging around. Take this game into the fourth quarter and make it close, and the pressure all goes to Elkhorn Valley.
Werner calls out the play. Was one-on-one. What a spin in the lane. My goodness, just left it short. Boy, Corbin Werner, he's going to make that 99 times out of 100, I feel like.
That close to the rim.
Oh, what a move.
He is normally lights out. Yeah, great spin move there. But just left that one just a little short.
A foul on Hartington-Newcastle called on Austin Sudbeck, his third. Inside of a minute to go, third quarter. Hartington-Newcastle, pesky, hanging with the 7-2 Falcons of Elkhorn Valley. Black can't get the entry pass. Instead, it's Meyer. Skipped right side. Black swatted, sent back by Lammers.
Yeah.
And then a reach in called on Elkhorn Valley. And this will send Hartington-Newcastle to the line, as they are now in the bonus. Take another look at Lammers.
That's a big time block. Look at him time that perfectly. Just went up and got it right at the peak. Knocked that away from Black. Here we are again. Hartington-Newcastle at the free throw line.
And it's contagious, right? It's a mental thing.
It really is.
And it just, you start to feel the pressure every time you see one not go in.
That's exactly right. You just got to have somebody step up there and knock a couple down and change that, but it's difficult right now.
Second one good. Wildcat fans have made the trip down to Tilden breathing a sigh of relief. 4-point game, 3-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass too tall, turned over. Wildcats have a chance for the last shot here. They're playing for one, it looks like. Sudbeck. Right side, Rosner. Baseline, fouled.
Yeah, there's no question that the more aggressive team right now is Hartington-Newcastle, really attacking. Rosner again.
It's 5'9" on 6'5". That is the definition of not afraid.
Yeah. Yeah, Rosner's got some hops. He doesn't play like a 5'9" guy.
Couple in a row now for the Wildcats. That foul, by the way, on Black, his third.
And he's going to sit down now.
Taki checks back into the game.
Well, a free throw here. It's a 2-point game. Wildcats are doing, what they had to do. They played their pace. They're being aggressive. They're just not making the free throw.
Olendick the rebound. Chance for the Falcons here. Werner wants three. In and out. Rebound Kraus. Hartington-Newcastle will not go away after three. Elkhorn Valley 33, Hartington-Newcastle 30. You're watching NCN.
Are your Medicare supplements too high? Does your employer not offer health insurance? Who can I trust locally in a live office and not an 800 number? Come see Insurance 365 healthcare experts Angela Credeville and Sarah Kuhn. Angela specializes for you with personal consulting for people over 65 and their Medicare plans. Sarah is the expert on individual plans for those of you under 65. Angela and Sarah, the healthcare experts you want to do business with.
Fourth quarter in Tilden. Brought to you by Visit Lincoln. See and experience all that Lincoln has to offer. Discover more at lincoln.org. Through three. Bit of a shocker. Hartington-Newcastle hanging with Elkhorn Valley. They've trailed by as much as 7, led by as much as 3, and are in this game as we start the fourth quarter. Alongside Lou Siefker, I'm Eric McKay. 3-7 Hartington-Newcastle and 7-2 Elkhorn Valley. But we've said it all half. The Wildcats have been the aggressor on offense, and they've been the benefactor.
Yeah, and I think if you told Coach Fincher that you're going to go in the fourth quarter in this game down 3, I think he would take that. You've got a great chance here if you're Hartington-Newcastle.
Werner kicks out. Taki wants 3. Short. Elkhorn Valley has been cold from beyond the arc tonight. Just 2 makes in 12 attempts. Lammers taking on 2 defenders off the window. Offensive rebound. That's what drawing a double team does for you. Carter Kelly, his first bucket.
That's just a great job by Kelly, too, to recognize that double team, roll to the basket, get that long rebound.
In the lane, Olendick fires and fills it up. Kellen Olendick, 5 this half, 14 for the ball game.
Olendick again gets the ball inside. He and Werner have been able to get some shots in the paint.
Those two have accounted for 27 of Elkhorn Valley's 35 points. Hymas found some room now. Gives it up to Austin Sudbeck. Shot clock down to 10. Sudbeck screens right off of Lammers. Finds the cutter. It's Kelly. Can't roll it home.
Well, that's exactly what you wanted, and that ball just did not go in.
The 3 is short. Meanwhile, at the other end, Lammers the rebound. Werner had the last rebound. I believe that gives him a double-double.
Yep, Werner with 10 boards now.
Still a 1-possession game. Hartington-Newcastle doing all they can. Drawing the foul on the floor. That'll be on Taki, his 3rd.
Well, this game just feels like if it's a boxing match, it'd be a lot of body shots.
Yeah.
It's just been physical, a lot of drives to the hoop, a lot of plays in the lane, and not a whole lot in the perimeter.
Feilmeyer. Picked up defensively by Qualsett. Now it's Hymas. Works off the screen. Great switch defensively. Shot clock down to 15. Trying to get it inside. It's just not opening up. Now Roessner missed everything, and a foul on the rebound attempt. That's going to be called on Lammers. That might have been the best half-court defensive set from Elkhorn Valley this half.
Yeah, really forced Hartington-Newcastle to move that basketball around and just could not find anything inside. They've been able to get inside against Elkhorn Valley a great deal in the 3rd quarter. Nothing on that possession.
Good pass. Olendick cutting into the lane. That's a tough shot. Starting to heat up a bit now.
The Wildcats need a hoop here. You got to keep this game close.
Wakely. Soft touch. Good footwork. Ashton Wakely. His first points.
Yeah, soft touch for the big fella down there.
Back to a 1-possession game. Werner on Feilmeyer. That is a mismatch. Now Olendick, tough reverse lay in there. Baseline, Wakely the board. Roessner picked up by Black. Feilmeyer. Hymas. Feilmeyer at 5'6" sets the screen. Hymas missed everything. Elkhorn Valley's got it. Now Olendick wasting no time.
Now that's what you want Olendick to do. You see that lane, you attack at all the way to the basket. He is tough to stop.
Olendick now with 18. 3 of 4 from the field this quarter. Long 3 on the way. That's off Olendick. The rebound.
Olendick now with a double-double of his own.
Corbin Werner. Derek Werner calls timeout after Corbin Werner makes the bucket. Elkhorn Valley starting out hot here in the 4th quarter. Corbin Werner, one of 2 players with double-doubles. Falcons up 7. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Pain can affect every aspect of your life. Chronic back, neck, nerve, and other pain can make work feel impossible, stop you from doing the activities you enjoy, and can even lead to stress and trouble sleeping. If you are dealing with pain for an extended amount of time and are struggling to do normal day-to-day tasks, turn to Dr. Balkaya or Dr. Prince at Faith Regional Physician Services to help you find relief. When you're experiencing chronic pain, finding the source of the pain is our first step. Our specialists use a wide range of diagnostic tests to determine how to control or manage your pain. You can expect us to discuss your goals, preferences, and lifestyle to create a treatment plan that uses innovative and safe techniques. You deserve to enjoy a pain-free life. Take the
41-34. Hartington-Newcastle could use a bucket here alongside Lucif Grom, Eric McKay. Rosner gets in on Black. Blocked from behind. It'll stay with the Wildcats.
Now, Rosner's had no fear here in the second half. Doesn't matter the height of his opponent. He's going to take it at him. And I love that mindset right now. But 4:02 to go. Wildcats really need a hoop.
Well-run play off the inbound. That time Black called for the foul. That's his fourth. And it's Rosner again.
That time Rosner came from the other side of the court, ran off a couple of screens, and then got a really good look. Gets fouled. Now, dare I say it again, free throws so important.
Nothing but the bottom on the first.
Still only down 6, half the fourth quarter to go.
Hartington-Newcastle just 4 of 10 this half and 6 of 16 from the free throw line for the game. 6-point game as a hand check foul called. Warner trying to back down Krause. That'll be Krause's first. Lammers returns to the game. From the elbow, jumper off the mark, Lammers the board. The jump shots just have not fallen. Elkhorn Valley's best offense has been getting layups, getting as close to the hoop as possible.
Yeah.
And a foul called on the floor.
Yeah, it wouldn't have counted either way, but that.
That's BJ Taki's fifth.
Yeah,
take another look at there.
Hartington-Newcastle fans were hoping for a three-point play. That ball just tantalizingly sat on the rim and then fell out. But the foul was on the floor, so it didn't matter either way.
Hey, folks, stay tuned after the game for our coach's post-game interview, brought to you by Sarpy County Tourism. The matter of which coach we'll be speaking with still up in the air.
Yeah.
Again, Hartington-Newcastle get the comeback. Draw the foul on the floor here. That's the 4th team foul, so Hartington-Newcastle is going to be shooting free throws the rest of the way. And BJ Taki is fouled out. Taki fouls out. No points tonight. Played some pretty good defense, though.
Still Wildcats in this game, down 6 with the basketball. You want to try to make this a one-possession game. You won't be able to do it on this possession, but that's where you want to be.
That 3 off the mark. Werner the rebound. Now through Elkhorn Valley, don't need to rush anything. Werner trying to go high-low with Olendick. Instead, it's Meyer. Werner steps back, wants 3. Got it. Nothing but the bottom for Corbin Werner.
That's a big-time make here. Down up 9 now. They're getting away from the Wildcats.
Elkhorn Valley, their largest lead. Rosner trying to change that. Can't do it. Olendick another rebound. Bounced right side to Meyer. Skipped outside, good extra touch. That 3 not there, but the offensive rebound landed Meyer. What a pass down low. Corbin Werner now with 20.
And how about Landon Meyer? That's the 4th offensive rebound of the night.
Hartington-Newcastle got to talk it over. We'll take a timeout as well. Crunch time now. Elkhorn Valley's up 11. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
When the game wraps up or even before kickoff, our community welcomes you with open arms. The Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau is happy to have you here, and we want to show you what we're all about. From wide open spaces to music, shopping, entertainment, and more, there is always something for you to discover in our city. Stop by the Visitors Center at 7th and P in the Haymarket or visit Lincoln.org. The Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Stay tuned at the end of the game to see our top plays, brought to you in part by Currency. Also brought to you by Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust. There is a difference. Elkhorn Valley trying to get the sweep. The girls basketball team, you see on the screen there, a blowout win over Hartington-Newcastle earlier tonight. Elkhorn Valley with a couple of top plays of their own before the timeout. All of a sudden, they're up 11. High screen, Hymas can't hit the three. Regathers, takes from the volleyball line, and the rebound to Qualsett. Skipped up ahead, foul on the floor, called on Hartington-Newcastle. But Lou, we talk, the shots have started falling, but this fourth quarter, I think Elkhorn Valley defensively has been so much better than they were in the third, and that, I think, has been the difference.
I agree, yeah. They've seemed like Wildcats were getting a lot of shots in the paint that third quarter, but they have really changed that here in the second half, and they've been able to extend that lead now up to 11, so that takes the stage of the game that really takes the Wildcats' ability to drive the basketball away and forces them into more of a perimeter team, and I think they've been able to do that most of this fourth quarter.
Elkhorn Valley now with a bonus. That foul on Lammers. That'll send Werner to the line. Elkhorn Valley, a pretty good free throw shooting team this season, 58%. This time of year you start to see those teams kind of climb into the 60s. I feel like free throws attempted before Christmas break should only count half toward your percentage. Especially, Elkhorn Valley had a nice year in football, probably didn't get as much practice in basketball as maybe they would have wanted. How about Corbin Werner tonight?
Yeah, what a ball game.
Especially this quarter. 22 points, 14 rebounds.
Yeah, he has been outstanding. He's been one guy really consistently tonight that's been able to get the ball inside.
From NBA range, missed everything. Black will get it off the save. And a foul will send Elkhorn Valley to the line. Werner, by the way, a junior. This is a fairly young Elkhorn Valley team. Of their starters, Olendick, the only senior. So again, we've talked about this kind of extended run that Elkhorn Valley's been on for the last couple of years. It doesn't appear to be ending anytime soon.
Really, when you got players like Olendick and like Werner, you're going to be successful. I think the key for this team going forward, maybe find that third scorer, somebody that can step up and knock down some shots when the competition gets tougher.
Catch and shoot triple not there. Olendick, he's got a double-double as well. So we're somewhere along the line, we're going to have a player that's not player of the game with a gaudy stat sheet. Because I've got Werner with 22 points.
Got 22 and 14, and I think Olendick has 20 and 12. And a chance to add to that here.
In and out. Oh, that seals it. He missed the free throw. He can't be player of the game now. That would be mean. We will talk to our player of the game, post-game, along with, it appears, Coach Derek Werner, about to get his team to 8-2. I think Elkhorn Valley may be flying a bit under the radar right now.
Yeah. Losses to Elgin Public Pope John and to Norfolk Catholic this year. Their two losses. They have wins over Plainview and Lutheran High Northeast.
Rebound number 15 for Werner. Win over Plainview is impressive this year. That's a good basketball team the Pirates have.
Yeah.
We'll see them against Westholt in a couple of weeks. Some rare Tuesday basketball on News Channel Nebraska out in Atkinson. Looking forward to that.
That will be a fun game.
Shot clock down to 5. Taken away. So Hartington-Newcastle will be slipping to 3-8. They've got Tri-County Northeast at home. Speaking of Westholt, that's who Elkhorn Valley's got tomorrow. They got to bounce back less than 24 hours from now and take on one of the better teams in their class. But an impressive fourth quarter. They'll wrap it up here tonight. That's the problem. The third best team in this conference is a pretty good team. You consider Summerland and Westholt. Nobody's been able to beat either of them yet. You've got Elkhorn Valley at 8-2, who are at best considered the third best team in the conference right now. Werner for 3. Not there. Rebound to Kraus. 10 seconds to go in this one. Impressive fourth quarter by Elkhorn Valley. And they get the win. Your final, 50-35. Elkhorn Valley Falcons get the win at home. Post-game show coming up. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Teammates Mentor proudly serves 10,000 students in 192 chapters across Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, South Dakota, and Wyoming. But we need your help.
We're recruiting Teammates Mentors to help our students reach their full potential.
Meeting with a student once a week can make a positive impact in their life and create a ripple effect in our communities.
Go to teammates.org to learn how you can get involved. Join the team, be a mentor.
Farmer's Pride is fueling the future. In the field, on your farm, in your community. With scheduled propane deliveries, monthly budget options, and prepaid contracting plans, Farmer's Pride has the right solution to fit your propane needs and has been a trusted supplier of propane for over 60 years. In the field, on your farm, in your community. Farmer's Pride.
At Security Bank, we believe that growing a strong community starts here. We're committed to more than just financial services. We're committed to you. Whether you're planting seed for the next big crop or building a family legacy, we're here to help you grow. From operating loans to community events, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbors, your partners, and your biggest supporters. Security Bank, located in Laurel, Allen, Osmond, Hartington, and Coleridge. My kind of bank, proudly serving your community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, it's the Elkhorn Valley Falcons. They get a clean sweep here. The girls win earlier, and the guys here, 50-35 win over Hartington-Newcastle. I'm joined now by Derek Werner, head coach. And, Coach, it probably never became the game you wanted it to be. It seemed like Hartington-Newcastle kind of controlled the tempo, took you guys into the fourth quarter. What were they doing to slow you guys down?
Oh, they obviously missed, went back and forth between man and zone. Some of our recognition on that was a little bit slow, and probably the biggest difference, we didn't shoot very well, especially from the outside tonight.
Were you happy with you had a lot of opportunities in the paint, Corbin and Olendick, those guys were able to get the ball inside. Were you happy with the shot selection in that respect?
Yeah, that's what hopefully we need to continue to do. Those two are a force, especially when they play at the same time. They feed off each other so well. One's high, one low, and they just do a really good job at that.
Seemed like defensively there in the third quarter, Hartington-Newcastle was able to get the ball to the basket quite a bit, really beat you guys off the drive. In the fourth quarter, you shut that down. What was the difference?
Oh, I think the biggest difference is we actually finally started playing defense. We got in a stance and moved our feet. I don't know, we'll have to watch film because our previous games, I've been just tickled to death with our defense, and tonight not quite so much.
Well, we talked about Corbin and Kellen and their ability to score the basketball. Is it for this team to get where you want to be? Are you still looking for that third scorer, somebody to step up and make plays when those guys are tied up a little bit?
Oh yeah, definitely. We need not just the third, we need the fourth and the fifth. Tonight we didn't quite have that. Our previous couple games we've had, even if it's just somebody stepping up and scoring 4 points, 6 points, 8 points, we've had that, and tonight we just didn't quite have that for the most part anyway.
I believe you guys have West Hull tomorrow. What do you know about them, and what's going to take to win a game on the road tomorrow?
That's a very tough place to play. For years, that's always been one of the best defensive teams that you will face all year, no matter where you're playing, and tomorrow's no different. They're not real deep, kind of about the same as us. They'll play 7 guys. They'll play physical. They'll play fast. They'll play man-to-man pretty much the whole entire game. It'll probably boil down to who makes shots and who rebounds.
Well, Coach, you got the win, 50-35. Congratulations on that, and good luck tomorrow against West Holt.
Thanks. Appreciate the coverage.
Absolutely. That's head coach Derek Warner. Let's get Corbin in here. I believe you had 24 points and 14 rebounds. That's a heck of a ball game. Were you expecting to have that kind of a load tonight against a pretty good Hartington-Newcastle team?
Not necessarily, but my teammates do a good job of putting me in a good position to do that, and I just do whatever it takes to win.
Seemed like you were the one player that was able to get the ball in the lane consistently off the dribble. What were you seeing out there? How were you able to be that consistently good in the paint?
I think the spacing from everybody else is a big thing. It opens lanes up for me, and then I can dish out or go score myself. So I would say just everybody staying spaced and letting us go to work.
It's like playing with Kellen. Coach said you guys have such good chemistry. Have you guys been playing together a long time?
Yeah, I played up on a team with him in junior high, and ever since 3rd grade we've been playing together, just pick up ball and stuff. So we pretty much know each other's next move.
You're able to get 14 rebounds tonight. What was the key there? How were you able to be so dominant on the boards?
I typically guard the big, so I'm usually down there, and then also just staying in good position and boxing out. I think that's a big part of it too.
Well, 2 years ago, you guys made the state tournament, lost to Norfolk Catholic. You got 8 wins now, 8-2, so you're doing well. What needs to happen for this team to move forward and make your way down to Lincoln?
I think we need to keep getting better at defense because we're not a team that's going to score 100 points a game, but as long as we can keep the other team down, I think we can shoot out with most teams. So we just got to pick it up on defense and keep playing together.
Maybe you shoot some 3-pointers?
That would maybe help a little bit, maybe to get them to fall.
Yeah, a little cold tonight, but what a great game you guys had, and especially you. I believe it was 24 points, 14 rebounds, an unbelievable game. Congratulations on the win and being our player of the game.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's Corbin Werner, our player of the game. Eric, back to you.
All right, thank you, Lucy. Lou couldn't see the graphic, so he didn't know it was 22 and 15. It's fine. Don't blame him. Nice job, Lou. Nice job, Corbin. Nice job, Elkhorn Valley. As they get to 8-2 with a 50-35 win. Let's take a look at how it happened with our top plays. Those are brought to you in part by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? All you need is Currency. Visit gocurrency.com. Elkhorn Valley hosting Hartington-Newcastle. Falcons trying to get to 8-2. This GNAC conference is loaded. They're trying to hang with the upper echelon of the conference. But Hartington-Newcastle hanging around early on. But Elkhorn Valley forcing the turnover, getting the transition bucket. That's Corbin Werner. He had a monster night for the Falcons. More on that in a moment. Late first quarter, though, Hartington-Newcastle hanging around. That's Cole Rosner hitting before the end of the first quarter. Wildcats down 3. They would tie it on this triple here from Austin Sudbeck. Actually take the lead. Second quarter, Hartington-Newcastle came into tonight 3-7, but they played really well in the second quarter. Good ball movement here, finds Werner. The open bucket over 2 defenders. Werner had 9.7 rebounds in the first half alone. Third quarter, Elkhorn Valley getting a little bit of luck on that shot. The outside shot was not falling for them tonight, but Logan Black hits that one. 3 of his 6 points. Elkhorn Valley up 7, but Braden Lammers keeping the Wildcats in it. 2 of his 11 points on the night. Hartington-Newcastle just hanging around. A great pass. Lammers splits 2 defenders. Wildcats keeping this a 1-possession game. They were down by just 3 heading into the fourth quarter. Ashton Wakely getting the bucket there. And it's a one-possession game, but Elkhorn Valley starts to turn it on late. Kellen Olendick, he finished with 20 points and 12 rebounds. He and Corbin Werner combined for 42 points and 27 rebounds. As Elkhorn Valley runs away late, they get the win 50-35. And those top plays brought to you in part by Elkhorn Valley Bank. For all of your banking needs, Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust. There is a difference. More high school basketball coming your way tomorrow. 12:50 Central Time. The place to be is Crete takes on Scotts Bluff in a varsity doubleheader. Until then, once again here, the final score 50-35. Elkhorn Valley wins. From my broadcast partner Lou Siefker, Connor Luby in the truck, and the entire NCN Sports crew. My name's Eric McKay. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night.